You know, I honestly think that all these dingbats, they just use ChatGPT, like come up with a provocative post, submit a post. I've got nothing, chat. For example, Project Constitution. Stop using ChatGPT. It's not a good look for you, mate. Utah law just handed Candace Owens the keys to the Tyler Robinson case. She can file as victim representative and cancel out Erika Kirk.
Grace and peace, everybody. We're back. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. You know what we're going to be doing. Wolves of Finance. I don't know what he does as it relates to finance, but I can tell you emphatically, he is a wolf. And I'm going to say that he is probably the living embodiment of sin makes you stupid, because he wants to cape. He wants to curry favor with Candace Owens and Cantifa so badly that he will say some of the most ridiculous things. And this one right here, I'm sorry, this is going to probably take the cake. I don't know. He's had some bangers, but let's bring this in. Let's go.
The fact that all these people at Turning Point, along with Erika Kirk, are trying to rush through this investigation seems to me to be a pretty good reason why we should all slow down and take a closer look at all of this. I think it's amazing that they keep making it sound like Turning Point USA is running point on the investigation and trial of Tyler Robinson, as if they're the ones saying the speed and the speed and how things go. It is crazy that they keep doing this. And how do people keep allowing them to use these terms like they're running it? So anyway, look at this right here. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if maybe he's having like a mental episode, or maybe he's just so full of sin that it's rotted his brain. Watch this. Found a solution. Let us go back to Utah Law Statute 77-38-9. Did you notice that one of the people who could be classified as a victim representative includes a close friend? I want to remind everybody that Candace Owens was a close friend of Charlie Kirk. She has the text messages and video to prove she was a close friend.
Hey, wait, hold on. This is editor Jason. And I was watching the video and I thought about it. I was like, wait, this is how you know Wolves of Finance has completely lost the plot. He says that Candace Owens has pictures and text messages that prove that she was a close friend. Erika Kirk has his last name, dude. She's married to him. My God. Oh, and by the way, she has his little people. Oh, she also has his last name. Like, this is retarded. Like, the fact that Wolves in Finance thinks that text messages and pictures will supersede somebody's marriage to a victim is nasty work, y'all. Let me let you get back to the video, but I just had to say that. Anyway, grace and peace.
Under Utah law, Candace Owens herself can file as a victim representative for Charlie Kirk. She could file today, and unlike Erika Kirk, Candace Owens can request that the investigation be thorough and that justice is done. Candace Owens can request that the defense counsel should be given the time that they need. Under Utah law, Candace Owens has just as much right as Erika Kirk to be recognized as the victim representative. In fact, I would argue that Candace Owens has more rights than Erika Kirk, because Erika Kirk has the appearance of somehow being involved in the crime. The judge will be required under Utah law to honor a request from Candace Owens. He cannot accept one victim request while ignoring the other, because he has to remain impartial. Now, technically, the judge does have the discretion to do whatever he wants. But if he does not accept a request from Candace Owens, it will show everyone that he is biased and the trial is a sham. I hope that Candace Owens steps up and asserts her rights in the trial of Tyler Robinson. Now I want to hear from you.
Okay. I wanted to play that all the way out so that you could hear the utter insanity that this man displayed, because keep in mind, he never showed you the statute. Did you notice that? He showed you the page and then went in to actually start breaking down the page, if you will. So let me do something different than what he did. I'm going to actually show you the actual statute. So here it is right here, and the link will be down in the description as well. And I'm going to give you a big screen so you can see the whole thing, not me. All right, let's go. All right, so we are looking at Utah, Chapter 38, Rights of Crime Victims Act, and we're going to go to 77-38-9, Representatives of Victims. All right, now we are going to get through, and please go back and check all of this if you'd like. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump down to 38.9. We're going to look at part 2 in cases in which the victim is deceased. Okay. In cases in which the victim is deceased or incapacitated. So, of course, we know that Charlie Kirk is deceased. So that would definitely fall. He would definitely fall under that standard. Let's keep it going. Upon request of the victim's spouse, parent, or child. So we've got 3 layers before we even get to quote unquote close friend, but let's continue. The spouse, please understand, Erika Kirk has not been brought in to answer questions. She's never had a specter of the police looking at her, FBI investigating her. So the spouse is perfectly fine to run point as a victim representative. There's no reason to go to the others, but in the event that there were, you still has mom and dad. And it would be fair to say even her mom and dad, but her mother is very sick, but you definitely have his own parents could very well be those advocates. Then, of course, his children are too young, so we wouldn't do that to them, of course. But then it would go to close friend. But so I did a little research to find out, can somebody just roll up into court and say, hey, I'm his best friend, I'm a close friend? And no, even the judge you would still need to prove that you would be the close friend above his spouse. And since, again, his spouse has not been accused of anything, saying that somebody has a specter or something is dumb. That's why I think that the Wolves of Finance is, I don't know, man. I think he might be having an episode. But let us continue. Court shall designate a representative or representatives of a victim to exercise the rights of the victim under this chapter on behalf of the victim. The responsible prosecuting agency may request designation to the court if the victim is a minor. Nope. The court in its discretion may allow the minor to exercise the rights of a victim under this chapter, or may allow the victim's parent or other immediate family member. Because again, don't forget, Charlie Kirk has family as well. So I don't know where Candace falls into the food chain, but I'm pretty certain she's not even in the top 5. Allow a minor to exercise the rights of a victim under this chapter may allow the victim's parent or other immediate family member to act as a representative of the victim. The court may also, at its discretion, designate a person who is not a member of the immediate family to represent the interests of a minor. There's at least 3, if not maybe more, persons who could represent Charlie if Erika were not, but nobody's actually made any cogent, sane argument for why the victim's spouse cannot run point if they needed a victim representative. So it's sad to see that Wolves of Finance is still on this thing, still out here looking ridiculous out here in 4K. Bless his heart, man. Bless his heart. But did you not find it interesting that he brought up the statute without actually showing you the statute? And I do think that goes to show just how duplicitous he is trying to be. He's not trying to be a fair dealer. He's not trying to be it's somebody that you can trust and look at and say, hey, this person's going to give me the full understanding and the full knowledge, because he clearly could have done that and chose not to. And I wonder why. Let me know what you think. Comment down below, all that kind of great stuff. I thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say. So I'll see you down in the comment section. Until then, everybody, grace and peace. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment, because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.